All right, Carrie, Hoop, can you just move this camera just a little bit
I'm
this
just
way?
ready to Anthony's speciality. Is it okay since I to come early?
Sure.
Okay.
A little more.
Okay.
Like
Bye.
this way.
This way.
Here, so you see. Yes, we're here. We're on the job training right now. See the picture? There you go. All right. Welcome. It's Wednesday. And we have our annual Carrie Bell in the house. Here, you take this one. It's really loud. I'm always loud no matter what. So that's good. That's good.
I missed you.
I missed you too, and you look adorable. Talk into
Thank you.
There we go. So people can hear you.
Yes.
So you have your share dress on.
I know. I told you.
Yeah.
And my heels, which usually
They're gorgeous.
match your trousers.
Which are hiding, so. But they match my coffee cup.
Oh, your
so.
coffee holder. I love that.
Yeah, I got that the first time we went on tour. Marisa Meany gave us each coffee cup holders, and I was so lucky I got the
You
leopard
got the leopard
one.
one, yeah.
She gave it to me. She's like, this one is for you. And I still have it. I love it so much. But today happens to be March 9th, and it's National Crab Meat Day. So we have little crab cookies for our guests today.
I had crab for dinner last night.
Oh, well,
There
today's
you
crab
go.
meat day. So when they share skeletons, we have crab treats.
Okay.
And what else happened on this day? March 9th. It is the day that Barbie celebrated her 55th birthday in 2014. So do the math. She's now 56
Wow.
today. So happy birthday, Barbie.
Yay.
Wow. Do you remember your first Barbie?
Yeah, I think I had the Barbie doll, the house.
Of course.
Yeah, not for friends, yes.
I met Midge. Was it?
Yeah.
And then Tootie and Todd. I could play Barbie for
I
like
know.
weeks. I would have ongoing games. Today, Nelson Mandela at age 94 was hospitalized for what they said was a routine checkup. Oh, isn't it fun at 94 being hospitalized for a routine checkup? Yeah. Arthur J.K. Rowling announces that Pottermore website version of the Harry Potter universe will launch in early April of 2012. So God only knows where they're at today. I have one guitar student that is a Harry Potter-aholic. Yeah, she knows. I should ask her. The world's oldest Charles Dickens film, dating from 1901, featuring a depiction of a bleak house character, is rediscovered by the British Film Institute on this day in 2012. What else happened on this day? Rodney King was in court and says he thinks he heard cops yelling racial slurs. Well, I think he was probably right on that one. Yeah. Oh, Rodney King. Mwah, you're always an angel with us. Eastern Airlines on this day filed for bankruptcy in 1989. That must be because they had the best shuttle ever. I used to take that shuttle. It was like so cheap to come from Washington to New York. It was like $20.
Wow.
No wonder they filed bankruptcy. Everybody took that shuttle. It was the best. It was Boston and D.C. to New York, the Eastern Shuttle. If only we had that back in our lives.
Do you remember what was it? People's Express Airline?
Oh, I do.
It was like $99
Yeah.
to fly to London.
Yeah, I remember People's Express. Nobody else does.
I flew it there on my first trip.
Oh, yeah, when flying was fun. The Chrysler Corporation offered to buy American Motors Corporation for $1 billion in 1987.
Wow.
So can you imagine what that is now?
Wow.
Laura Johnson, if anyone knows who she was on Falcon Crest. She married Harry Hamlin on this day in 1985. I do always wonder on those if they are still married.
Okay.
I doubt it. John Lennon released Borrowed Time on this day. And he was psychic, I guess, because that was 1984, and he didn't have that much time to go. Carol Churchill's Fen premiered in London. I just put that there for you because
Thank you.
Carrie is who I stayed with when I'm in London.
I know, in London, Drury Lane misses you.
I miss Drury Lane too. We have to open a muffin store
I
on
know.
that.
And that thing, was it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? It's still there.
Oh, it is?
Still there. It's
Wow,
been
that play was starting when I was there. They were loading in,
Yeah, it was
setting
about
up.
4 years ago. It's still there.
God, I haven't been there in 4 years.
Yeah.
It's that long.
It's a long time.
And it was St. Patrick's Day I was there,
Yeah.
so it was just this time of year. Wow, it's been 4 years?
I think so, yeah. Because I was here last year, and I think it was 2 years. Yeah.
Wow, that seems like too long. Dan Rather became the primary anchorman on CBS News on this day. The first female cadet was accepted to West Point on this day. Poor girl. What was she thinking? Svetlana Alilueva, Stalin's daughter, defected to the West on this day. Good for her. Yeah, she must have known something was up. But I don't even know if she would come here these days. It's like, what's going on in this country is like so silly. But it is the day that the first Ford Mustang ever came out in 1964. I think my mother had one.
I want to go.
My mother had one. She always had a Mustang, and she must have had one around then.
I can't drive, so.
I can. The Beatles began their first British tour, opening up for Tommy Rowe and Chris Montez. Can you, whoever they are, they were the opening band in 1963. Look at that. The first animal returned from space, named Blackie, aboard Sputnik 9, Chernushka, a dog, was in orbit in 1961. Wow. Look at them now. Didn't the man just go up for a whole year? A man in space for a year. Like, why?
Why would,
I just don't get it. Like, feed the homeless, you know, give them a mansion somewhere, you know, like, take care of real issues, unless they're building, like, housing.
Yeah, there's not, like, too many people up there, so, like, what are you going to do?
You know, he grew 2 inches, and then they said when he's here, he'll lose it. It's like, gee, how exciting, you know? I don't know, don't quote me or anything, but if there's like a place, like a shopping mall, let's do that, you know, in Venus. The Supremes released I Want a Guy and Never Again. I don't remember either of those songs, do you?
No, I don't.
I Want a Guy and Never Again. They kind of have a theme going on.
Yeah.
I want a guy and never again. It's like, which one is it, Supremes? And then again, Barbie started on this day. And when she debuted, she sold over 800 million. Oh no, probably when this thing was written, 800 million sold. I'm sure there's a ton more by now. That doesn't sound like a lot, 800 million. With what? False teeth? Patented on this day. I know. I sometimes just wish that would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like my own teeth.
I like my teeth too, but it's always a last resort, false teeth. In 1882, they started those.
Yeah, but were they patented in wood? I mean,
Oh, you never
I
know.
wonder.
Whoopsie. I just lost my facts. Come on. Okay, what else happened on this day? Willie Sutton robbed the Manufacturers Bank of New York City in 1950 and got $64,000. God. And I don't know if they found him or not, but they do know his name, so it looks like he probably got caught. Joseph Stalin was buried on this day. I wonder if that's the reason his daughter defected on this same day, the day that he was buried. Wow. Different years. He died way before she defected. And it was the first color TV, and guess where it was? New York City on this day in 1954. And NBC had it. Napoleon Bonaparte married Josephine on this day.
Okay.
I wonder if they're still married.
I don't know, but you know what he used to send her? He used to send her letters. I am coming home, do not wash. That is so gross.
He liked the way she smelled, I
That's
guess.
gross.
It's kind of romantic, actually.
Ew.
I don't know. I think that's not the worst thing Napoleon did. I think that's kind of like him doing. Yeah, exactly. I actually think that's kind of sweet. Maybe that's why they made a Napoleon after him. It is a good pastry.
Ew.
The Napoleons. Napoleons are so good.
But look at this.
Kissing is publicly banned in Naples and punishable by death.
Maybe that's why my grandparents moved here.
Were they from Naples?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine kissing in public was punished by death?
I kiss everybody.
Oh man, be careful in Naples. Birthdays. It's Chingy's birthday today. Yes, his real name is Howard Bailey Jr., the rapper. And his album went triple platinum, which in this day and age doesn't happen that much. It's Emmanuel Lewis's birthday. He's born in Brooklyn, Little Webster. Is he still, did he?
No.
What, he's alive? Emmanuel, he passed away?
Emmanuel Lewis or
Emmanuel
Gary
Lewis,
Cole?
not Gary
Gary
Cole.
Coleman. I stand corrected.
Yeah, Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
He's still around? Happy birthday, Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah, he's still
The
kicking.
other one.
The other.
Yes, Kato Caitlin's birthday is today. He's getting a little bit of, I'm sure, some stuff with that OJ show that I kept wanting to watch that I just have not watched. But Kato, he had his 15 minutes, and that might not ever end. Faith Daniels' birthday is today. She was the youngest national news anchor ever at 27. Jeffrey Osborne's birthday, on the wings of love. Yeah, his birthday's today. Jimmy Fadden from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Ray Royer from Whiter Shade of Pale. You remember that song? Oh, that's such a good song. John Cale's birthday is today. Raul Julia.
Oh, yes, he's passed
Yes,
away.
he's a good one. It's his
Yeah.
birthday, though.
Okay.
Will Greer, Grandpa from the Waltons, his birthday is today. I'm sure he's hanging out with Raul Julia. Frank Puglia, born in Sicily. He was in Jungle Book, and it's his birthday today. And angels, people who passed away on this day that we like to celebrate. It's BiGGiE Smalls. This is the day that he got shot at 24 years old. BiGGiE Small, rest in peace. Terry Nation, the writer of Doctor Who. He's an angel with us. George Burns, the real God. If you're ever looking for a God, it's definitely George Burns. I love George Burns. Charles Bukowski, another angel. You know, I'm happy he's getting famous, though, more than ever because of Netflix. I mean, I learned, did you see the documentary on Bukowski?
No, I didn't.
But has anyone here? I did, and I know a lot of people have. I learned all about him on Netflix. I mean, yeah, good for him. I hope you're watching, Charles. Fernando Rey from The French Connection is another angel. Louis Friedman. I only put Louis Friedman because he was a band leader and he died at 100 years old. Could you imagine? And Menachem Begin is an angel with us today, and you know, he was the Prime Minister of Israel. He did a whole lot of fun stuff. So Carrie Bell is the WHO, and we got some guests lined up. Would you like to push a button?
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna just push one. Oh, that's
All right, we're
weird.
gonna
What was that?
boing out of here.
Oh, that was a boing.
Yeah, and we'll be right back with a fun day in store. Yeah.